Hey guys, Lorena Magana here with New Filmmakers Los Angeles. Today, I'm talking to director Jacob Groll about his new film, Fide. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
Dann wirst du mich los. Dann wirst du gesund.
Jacob, why don't you give our viewers a brief synopsis of your film, Fide?
Fide is a psychological thriller. It's about a guy who's not quite sure, is he losing his mind, or is his wife really trying to make him go crazy? Because he's seeing someone and he's not quite sure, is this person real or is this my hallucination? And so, that's where it takes off. I'm not going to tell you more because you have to watch a movie.
How did you come up with the concept behind this film?
The idea, I guess, is, from the movie, from the story goddess. I can tell you what we worked on the most was because we had this situation of three very horrible people. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they're not really nice to each other. And what we really wanted to do was find a human motivation for those people. I mean, it's not that they're good, but, why do they do these things? And we found the insecurity. And to be able to find that insecurity, let me start again. To be able to find that insecurity with every person and have this have it more of a drama than just, plot-driven, awfulness, that was the main work on involving the story.
When you were writing this, was it always your intention to leave the ending open for interpretation?
What we wanted the audience is to have huge discussions afterwards on, was he real? Was he not real? Did she do this or didn't she? This was the aim. So basically we went to great length to have both of those possibilities still viable. There's a little clue towards the end because of course I had my own private, tendency. But both of them are possible, and I think it tells a lot more about the viewer and how he sees it than about the characters themselves. I think for me that makes a very interesting movie experience when you watch something and afterwards you can dissect it and you can talk about it, and everybody has their own little bit different opinion. I think that makes much, especially for a short film. A short film is you can't tell a big story. It's very small. And to be able to have this kind of interaction afterwards, not the filmmaker necessarily, but the audience, well, I think it's a lot of fun to watch, I hope.
Do you have any plans to adapt this and make this into a feature film?
Fide was a short from the beginning. It was always intended to be, this kind of a story of 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. It was only after it was finished, after it was done, that we started thinking about, well, could this be made into a feature? You never know. People approach us and let's think about it. And we haven't really worked on it yet, but it could be an interesting feature to see how this whole situation came to be and how it develops afterwards.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.